NEETs, or not in employment, education, or training, are a special breed of homeless people that have now taken over 1 in 5 Gen Zers. This is not only alarming from a social perspective, but a hygienic one as well. NEETs have this strange idea that by owning no land, car, home, having no significant other, real friends, holding no positions of power, and depending on someone else to feed and clothe them, that they are hacking the system and sticking it to the man. While you have to pass a drug test to work and pay taxes, NEETs get to enjoy taking bong rips in their gritty underwear while collecting your taxes. When you come home from that long day of work and you want to unwind with some gaming, you'll surely be met by the most hyperhidrosis, hypovitaminosis person in the entire Western Hemisphere. And they are either a NEET or a 12-year-old from Korea. Because despite how much NEETs claim to be productive in their free time, the overwhelming amount of that time is spent gaming or online. NEETs aren't just young people living at their parents' house to save money, or people who lost a job or just need a break. NEETs are something else entirely. They almost always have rich parents, or have learned from their parents, or parent, how to live off and collect government cheese. Needing help sometimes isn't the problem. Staying with family to save up money isn't the problem. Losing your job or just needing a break isn't the problem. I'm not talking about people who actually need help. NEETs are self-aware parasites that actively want society to fall and for you to stoop to their level. They're no different than that loser friend that just wants you to skip work and hang out all day. You're not in their best interest. They just want somebody else to drink the Kool-Aid with them. To a NEET, the only job that matters is talking shit online all day. And their favorite targets are working people, or as these Tylenol tyrants call them, wagies. You see, despite how much they claim to love their lives, it's not uncommon to see NEETs spend most of it proclaiming their disdain for wagies. NEETs view wagies as no different than jannies or janitors, which is essentially a moderator who works for free on the site.
Wait till you see the... No.
Regardless, NEETs view wagies much the same, as mindless janitors who don't have any real sense of self or autonomy. It is ironic as NEETs themselves have no real personality, individual competency, or independence. You see this a lot with NEETs. Projection. Almost every NEET I've encountered has had something colorful to say about certain groups in America. And let's just say that many of these demographics have stereotypes that revolve around being welfare queens, useless to society, degenerates, greedy, lazy, and so on. And despite this, NEETs themselves fit every category of what they're talking about. Part of the allure of the NEET package is of course not working. All the free time in the world, all the video games you want, time to pursue your real passions, your real goals, all while these other fools run the rat race for you. It has a similar undertone to those coaching classes that promise to separate you from the grind of daily life. So of course, when a burnt-out young person with no current prospects in dating or finances stumbles across NEET propaganda, they are tempted by it. What many fail to realize is that, like with people who retire, having no responsibility or purpose after a while gets a little depressing. Life isn't about finger paintings or reading books. Eventually, you will want something more. NEETs try to dismiss these points because they say they are working on self-improvement with their free time. A big one I hear is exercise, which I don't really understand because isn't the point of working out being able to be stronger in daily life, attract a mate, or have overall better health? Well, you're not going to be bringing home a girl to mom's house anytime soon, so I'd stick to grip training. You may have better health, but what are you living longer for? To drain even more resources from people who actually need it? But hey, at least all that training will make bringing up the groceries for mom even easier. Okay, fine. Well, what about the reading? Well, what about the reading? I don't want to hear about how many books you've read. I don't care that your internet IQ score was 136. No amount of reading amounts to life experience. Even self-help books become fiction because you're not ever going to do anything with it. I personally don't read a lot because my brain's broken, but also because I want to come up with my own ideas and realizations. Books can be good, but by itself, it's nothing more than patting yourself on the back for doing something that you think is self-improvement. In my opinion, the real reason to improve at all is to bring better things, people, and experiences into your life. And while it's not good to settle or place all of your happiness on something else, I don't think life is meant to be spent alone. Playing with Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters all day just isn't going to cut it after a while, and that brings us to the root of the problem with NEETs. All straight men deep down want a connection with a woman, and when they feel they can't have that, they get a little weird. Now, a sensible person would find ways to self-improve, but why self-improve when you can just demand a wife from the government?
I'll get to that in a minute. Who are you? Who are you? You tell me first. You're Jeff, right?
Yeah.
And what are you doing here tonight, Jeff?
Hanging out.
Hanging out with whom? With
Her.
who's her?
You were
I
down.
will get to that in a minute. Go ahead, have a bite.
Coming to meet somebody? What's wrong? What is that against the
Coming
law?
to meet a young girl?
Yeah, is it against the law?
It is after this chat.
How?
Did you bring some kind of a contract with you? Some sort of marriage contract? Let's see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza. I should come see you on Saturday. Well, since your mom isn't home, it's the best time to do it. I would, but only if you want me to. You say, I can't go to jail. My life would be ruined.
Right.
Could be locked up for 20 years.
Yep.
And then you say, do you trim your blank?
Okay.
Now you know that this girl is 13, right?
Wasn't sure.
She's told you. How old are you? You might as well just tell me, because I can find out like that.
Who are you? Can you tell me who you are first?
I will tell you that in a minute.
Because, now you're making me nervous and...
You're 44 years old.
There's a long neurodivergent explanation for this, but I don't really think anybody wants to hear that. NEETs have a big issue with understanding the difference between a need and a want. They want a girlfriend and the punani that comes with it, but they don't need it to survive. However, to the NEET, who's prone to meltdowns and temper tantrums, has rarely heard the magical word no. And so they think that by crossing their arms and pouting, somebody will eventually bring them their balloon.
What's up, man? Are you looking for your mom?
Mommy!
All right.
This also sheds light on their attitude about stepping away from the workplace. The cope is that when enough young men leave the workforce, that the elites will be panicking and they will do anything to capitulate. In the NEET's little beady and soulless eyes, they imagine getting a government-mandated girlfriend and a cushy job at the Tyson factory. Do you really think when a depression hits or some kind of societal collapse, that the government is going to prioritize feeding a bunch of useless eaters? Probably not, but they will prioritize putting you in a FEMA camp. I don't know about you, but it doesn't seem like a very thought-out plan. The level of narcissism and delusion here is Jason Blaha levels.
And for those who don't understand, I trained at the farm at Langley. Anyone who knows what that is knows what that means.
Not to be rude, but I don't believe that every person is God's special creature. Imagine thinking that because someone squeezed you out, that it's everyone else's job to feed and provide for you and your vices. That you are so significant that the government and society will be lost without people like you. And they will be so desperate to get you back that they will enslave other humans and rearrange society just for you. It's so delusional that I don't even think they believe it. It's essentially demands that they know will never be met. And because of that, they can keep sustaining their excuse for a meaningless existence. It's like politicians or soccer during a hurricane. The goalpost is always moved. Nothing will ever satisfy these people because what they want is the lifestyle of a horrible person without all the effort. Look, I understand that life doesn't seem worth fighting for sometimes. And I understand that many of you feel as though society doesn't appreciate you or even want you around. But understanding that, are we just going to fade off into obscurity? Are we just going to hope it all somehow works out for us in our lives? If society doesn't want us, we make ourselves known anyways. If we don't see others in the world that give us hope, we make ourselves the example. We become the living proof that such people can exist. If there was only even one good person or one good thing left on earth, it would still be worth fighting for. It is the friction of imperfection that not only allows us to evolve, but to create. And we must envision in our minds and our hearts the life we want to realize. I know many of you feel as though our elders have abandoned us. And I know many of them are even downright predatory. But they too are a victim of a cycle of ignorance. So when I see my boomer neighbor next door with a brand new RV, I don't get mad. I get even. I don't get upset anymore at other people's ignorance. I attempt to educate them to a higher truth. And when I see others hurting, I let them know I'm there. I make new friends, and I learn to love myself. NEETs, or potential NEETs, I know deep down inside there's a talented and creative person. It's your life, and it's up to you what you want to create. Because nobody wins this game in the end. And the goal isn't not to play, it's to burn that candle until it's out. And know that if even for a moment, you held the darkness away. Be it for yourself or for someone else instead. Be a sense of relief in the world. It might be hard, but I know you can do it.
Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. I'm just gonna stump you. You're gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks. You're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup.